Hello everyone, it's Rosin, and after many weeks of hiatus, I am back with building and chilling. So, we got a SDEX standard Gundam Exia kit here. I actually think this was one of the, I could be wrong about this, but I think when the SDEX standard line started a few years back, they started with 4 initial kits in the line, and I think this was one of the 4, so this is actually pretty early, all things considered. And I think this might be one of the ones that's more notorious just because of the sheer amount of stickers. You can kind of see it right there. A lot of stickers on this kit, which is going to be a huge bummer for some people. I personally am not the biggest fan of all the stickers, but I can live with it. It's not the worst thing in the world, in my opinion, but it's definitely, it's a distraction, that's for sure. But overall, I do enjoy the kit a lot. You can kind of see on the side there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm applying the sticker. Now, I often try going at it with tweezers first, just for more. I feel like I you know, get a better placement. It's a little more structured than just using my fingers, but sometimes it is just easier just to peel them off with your fingers and do it that way. Now, each of these different sides of the head have 3 different stickers. There's the really bright green on the side. Now, to be fair, I actually think all of the green stickers on this I do like a lot, just because it does have that kind of reflecty type foil effect that I think makes those green parts pop out like you would want them to. But then you also get like these little like green valves on the side that I personally, I didn't think we needed stickers for those, but hey, what can you do? Honestly, I probably should have just shaded it in with Gundam marker and called it a day, but oh well. It's not exactly the same type of, I don't think it's the same shade of gray anyways, so. Yeah, you kind of just case in the face into that the 2 different sides of the head there, and then you get the fully completed head. Actually, didn't think I'd have too much to talk about with this kit, but it's interesting. I know a lot of people have the problems with the SDEX standard line, but I do enjoy their proportions and overall how they look. I think a little bit more than the BB Senshi line. BB Senshi I think are fun, and I enjoy them a lot, and I definitely want to build more, because I've only built, like, I think actually just 1 as of now. But I kind of like the little bit of the thinner body that the SDEX line has, even with all the flaws and shit. Yeah. I'm a big Gundam 00 fan, though. I always have had a soft spot for the Exia. I kind of prefer the 00 Riser more, just personally, but I think the Exia is really neat. I definitely need to get more kits of it at some point, I think, down the line. Gundam 00 was this thing that I'll always consider 00 to be kind of my adult entry point into Gundam, because, you know, I had watched G and Wing and, you know, Seed and shit when I was younger, but then I caught a little bit of 00 on TV when I was older, and I was like, oh shit, I should give this a try again. I didn't realize they were still making stuff for it, so. We'll always have a soft spot for Exia. You can see them right there, all completed. Now let's talk weapons. So, you got the GN Sword 1, I believe, and then you get the shield on the other hand there. I'm really terrible at remembering the numbers for the different GN swords. So I think those are GN Sword 2s on his hips that I have. Now I don't keep the, I don't actually keep those swords on his hips just because they tend to fall off pretty easy. But I do like how you can get the sword kind of retracted like that. That's currently how I have them. You can extend it out, obviously, too. Not the biggest fan, though. You can also do the dual wielding with the 2 swords there, but because they're just that pure white, I think they look kind of cheap, so I don't like it that way. So, there he goes on my shelf. And that's what we got so far. Hope you join me next week for another build and chill.